Welcome back everyone to another video. You probably clicked on this video because you want to get better at PvP. So in this video, we're gonna talk about clicking, using items like the fishing rod and the snowballs, projectiles, the movement, the aiming, hotkeying, and what type of mouse you could use and what type of keyboard you could use to get better. I think what you want is to do these type of glitch. Oh!
Oh no, no.
I'm somehow going to glitch this. Yep, that's me. And let's hop in to the first section of the video. The first thing you want to know is there's three main categories of clicking: jitter clicking, butterfly clicking, and normal clicking. And I will personally recommend normal clicking because you don't need absurd amounts of CPS to win a fight. And if you want a more in-depth tutorial, I'm gonna link it down below. The bow is used to drain your opponent's health, but you have to predict where he's gonna be. That's what I did in this clip. And if you're lucky, you can get this. And if you really want to get good with the bow, try practicing bow duels and different servers. And now the fishing rod. The fishing rod is used to stop the player's movement. You can use the bow that way. If you shoot him instantly, he will take an upwards knockback, which you can use to your advantage. The same thing can be said with the fishing rod. The fishing rod stops the movement, which can lead to you getting closer and getting a free hit. The fishing rod works the same way as snowballs would and eggs would. Projectiles. The bow works similarly. A little tip: if you don't want the durability of your fishing rod to go down, as you can see in this clip, throw the bow and switch to your sword immediately. Fast. That's why we're gonna go into hotkeys. So you basically, to be good, you don't necessarily have to have hotkeys, but it's best. First of all, what's a hotkey? A hotkey is basically you editing the default settings to your own custom ones. For example, if 9 is the 9th slot, you can put, for example, R. But you can scroll, but it's not as precise. So you can, for example, in Hypixel UHC duels, you can eat a head by accident because you were scrolling. I know Exnostorio plays like this, but he has a lot of years of experience. If you want to know mine, here you go. It's on the screen right now. I do scroll for my water bucket though, which is not the best. The movement. In the movement category, there's strafing. Strafing is a way to move side to side, pressing W, A, and D. You can never press only W if you're in front of your enemy, because if you run straight, there's a higher possibility then you get comboed. So the most important thing is to move side to side. Don't forget that. And it makes you harder to hit. And in that category is S tapping. Here's a clip. You basically press S to reset your knockback on the other opponent, and he's not going to be expecting you to stop in front of him. So basically, when you're aiming, you have to have your sensitivity for the perfect aim. And clicking too fast might disrupt that perfect aim. It's better to click not that fast and have perfect aim. Aim is the most important part of Minecraft PvP. You have to track your opponent. You can't let go of him. You have to keep looking at him and predict where his hitbox is going to go. That is how Mine Manor has some extremely cool glitches and glitches. And you always have to look at the bottom half of the player, because you can place lava, you can place blocks there. It's easier. For the best aim, it's best to not move the wrist. So I'm not going to go too in depth with the peripherals, but the best, I think, the best mouse brand is Glorious, Razer, Logitech. The Death Adder is a good one. The Model O, the Model D, and the Model I are extremely good mouses. And the Logitech G502 is actually very good. And by the way, the G502 is very good because all the buttons. It's not better because of the weight. It's more because of the buttons. If you're actually searching a mouse that isn't that heavy, go for the Model I. And for the keyboards, a Black Widow Razer one is very good. A GMMK1 or 2 is very good from Glorious. To get combos, you gotta strafe, you gotta use the fishing rod, and you gotta aim, and you gotta use hotkeys to switch to the fishing rod. It's all combined. And now that you know how to PvP, leave a comment and subscribe. Goodbye!